Good morning, everyone, and a special welcome to my patrons from AWEStudio Patreon. And today I'm going to show you something really fundamental and a question that I often see posted on social media. How do you finish a painting? And I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can use to know when your painting is done. So let's take a look at this one right here. It's a commission I'm doing for someone, and I've pretty much completed a lot of it. But now I'm going to tell you how I know if it's complete. So the first thing I'm going to do is always step back and look at the painting and ask myself, where is it that it needs improvement? And I think if you look right in this area, this is the place where it really needs some enlivening. And what does it need here, and how do I know? I know it needs yellow. And how do I know that? Because I'm looking at the light that's in the road. And this is the second way. You can look at where your light source is in your painting and find out where you need to improve it. So here I see that there's brightness and light here, and so I know that I need some brightness and light in this part of the painting. And of course, the third way to do it is simply to paint. So here's what we do. We're just going to take a little green, and I've mixed up a sort of light bright green, and I'm going to start putting it on in sort of a roundish motion here. Because this is sort of the top of the bush, so I'm just going to tap it in lightly, also on the sides, because I'm painting the canvas on the sides. And now I'm going to take a little more yellow on my brush. And this is what's going to add that light. And I can see it's right in this area. So first I'll just dab on the yellows to make it seem brighter. And I'm coming down to about this area. And then I'll just fade it off as it gets into the dark. And I can look a little bit elsewhere to see where it's bright. And add that bright yellow green right up in there. And again, I'll just fade it off. Anywhere you see that it could be bright, add a little more of your highlights. And there might be some work to do right down here in the actual autumn leaves, which I could detail and really bring them forward to the viewer. All right, that about wraps it up. And I think you can see that by doing these 3 steps, 1, step back, look at your painting and assess where it needs improvement. 2, look for the light source and increase the highlights. And of course, 3, let go and just have fun and paint.